Welcome to MRL. In this learning session, we'll learn the solutions of end of chapter exercises of Exploring Identities chapter of Ganita Manajri 9th standard mathematics textbook. Now the first example here is we have to find products. Now the first example is minus 3x plus 4 whole to square. It is a plus b whole to square form. Therefore the identity is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a is here minus 3x and b is 4. Substituting the values, we get minus 3x whole to square plus 2 into ab, 2 into minus 3x into 4 plus b square, that is 4 square. So minus 3x square becomes 9x square, plus into minus is minus, 3 to the 6 is 24x, and 4 square is 16. So that is the solution. Now the next example is 2s plus 7 and 2s minus 7. It is a plus b, a minus b form. Therefore we can use the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. That means a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So therefore a is 2s here and b is 7, and therefore it will be 2s square minus 7 square. Therefore 2 square is 4, 4s square, 7 square is 49. So the answer is 4s square minus 49. So using a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now the third example is p square plus half p square minus half. Again a plus b, a minus b, so it will be a square minus b square. A square is p square square, so that is p raised to 4 minus half square is minus 1 by 4. Now the fourth example again, 2n plus 7, 2n minus 7, that is a plus b, a minus b. A is 2n, b is 7, therefore a square is 2n square, b square is minus 7 square. So that will be 2 square is 4n square, 7 square is 49, so 4n square minus 49. The next example is s minus 2t in the bracket s square plus 2st plus 4t square. Now if you look at this given example carefully, it is of the form a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. It is a cube minus b cube factorization. So a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, and therefore exactly the reverse of that will be a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square, that is equal to s cube minus that is a cube is s cube minus b cube. 2t is b here, so it is 2t cube. Therefore it is s cube minus 8t cube. So please understand this identity. So the identity used is a cube minus b cube is a minus b in the bracket a square plus ab plus b square, and exactly the given thing is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. I can use a cube minus b cube, and a is s and b is 2t, so 2t cube s cube minus 8t cube is the answer. The next example is 1 by 2r minus 4r whole to square. So it is a minus b whole to square. So it will be a square minus 2ab plus b square. A is 1 by 2r and b is 4r. Therefore a square is 1 by 2r whole to square minus 2ab minus 2 into 1 by 2r into 4r plus b square 4r square. 1 by 2r square becomes 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 and divided by r square, and minus 2 cancels here. So we have r cancels here, so 4 remains, so minus 4 plus 4 square is 16 r square. So that is the identity used. Now coming to the next example, it is a plus b plus c whole to square form. Therefore a is minus 3m, b is 4k, and c is minus l here. So let us put a square is minus 3m square, b square is 4k square, c square is minus l square. So a square plus b square plus c square we got, plus 2ab, 2 into minus 3m into 4k, 2bc, 2 into 4k into minus L, and 2CA will be 2 times minus L into minus 3m. Now minus 3 square is 9m square, 4 square is 16k square, and this will be plus L square. Plus into minus is minus, 3 to the 6 is for 24mk, and 4 to the 8 minus, again plus into minus is minus, 4 to the 8kl, and minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus, and 3 to the 6 6lm is the expansion of a plus b plus c whole to square form. Now here we have a minus b whole to cube form again. So here a is x and b is 1 by 3y. So the identity will be a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So a is x, put x here, x cube, minus 3a square b minus 3 a square is x square, b is 1 by 3y, plus 3ab square, 3 in the bracket x in the bracket minus 1 by 3 y whole to square minus 1 by 3 y raised to 3 y raised to cube. Now x cube minus 3 and 3 cancels here, so x square y, and here we have got 9, so we have got 9, so 3x into minus square, that is plus, so 1 by 9 y square minus 127 y cube. 127 1 cube is 1 by 27 and y cube. Now if you simplify this, 3 and 3 1 the 3 is 9, so I get here x cube minus x square y plus 3 is getting cancelled here, so it will be x into 1 is x and 3y square, and this will be y cube by 27 using the identity a minus b whole to cube. A cube minus 3s cube plus 3ab square minus b cube is the identity used here. Now coming to the next example, 7 by 2k minus 2 by 3m whole to cube. Again the same identity we can use. So it is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. A is 7 by 2k here and b is minus 2 by 3m. Substituting 7 by 2k whole to cube minus 3a square, 7 by 2k whole to square into b, that is 3a square b, that is 2 by 3m, and plus 3, a is 7 by 2k and b square is 2 by 3m whole to square minus b cube will be 2 by 3m whole to cube. Now simplifying, 7 cube is 343, 2 cube is 8, k cube, and then here we have got minus 3, 7 square is 49, 2 square is 4, 2 by 3m, and here we have got 3 into 7 by 2k and 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, m square, minus 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27 and m cube. Now let us simplify this. 3 and 3 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled, 2 to the 4, so 49 by 2 you get, and k square m, and here we have 3 3s are 9, 2 1s are 2 to the 4, 7 to the 14, and divided by 3 km square minus 8 by 27 m cube. Therefore the final answer is 343 by 8 k cube minus 49 by 2 k square m plus 14 by 3 km square minus 8 by 27 m cube. So try to understand that. Now coming to the next example, we have to find the value of the product here. We have got 17 into 21. 17 can be written as 20 minus 3 and 21 can be written as 20 plus 1. The first term is the same and the second terms are different. That means this is x plus a x plus b form. We can use x plus a into x plus b, x square plus a plus b x plus ab. X is 20 here, a is minus 3 and b is 1, and a and b we know. So therefore so we can substitute the values here. So it will be 20 square plus minus 3 plus 1 into 20 plus minus 3 into 1. So 20 square is 400, minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 into 20, minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. So 400 minus 2 into 20 is minus 40 minus 3. So 400 minus 43 becomes 357. Now the next example is 104 into 96. 104 becomes 100 plus 4, 96 becomes 100 minus 4, and we have got a plus b, a minus b form here. So a square minus b square I can take. So a square is 100 square minus 4 square is 16. So subtraction we get 9984. Now the next example is 24 into 16 can be written as 20 plus 4 and 20 minus 4. So it is a plus b, a minus b form again. So a square minus b square, 20 square is 400, 4 square is 16, 400 minus 16 is 384. So that is what is the answer. So then our next example is 147 cube. For finding out 147 cube, I can write it as 150 minus 3 whole to cube, and it is a minus b whole to cube. Therefore I can use the identity a minus b whole to cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube, and a here is 150 and b is 3. Substituting the values in the identity, a cube is 150 cube minus 3 in the bracket 150 square into 3 plus 3a 150 into b square is 3 square minus b cube is minus 3 cube. Now 150 cube is we have 3375 followed by 3 zeros minus 3 into 3 becomes 9, 150 square is 22,500, and then we have 3 into 150 is 450 here, and 3 square is 9 and 3 cube is 27. So now I can take the values, that is 3375 followed by 3 zeros plus 4050 becomes 337950 minus 20, then I have got 202500 minus 27 becomes 202527. Subtraction we get 3176523. So that is the answer of 147 cube. Now similarly, going for 199 cube, where I can write 199 as 200 minus 1 cube, and again applying the same identity a minus b whole to cube. The first the a is 200 cube minus 3a square is 200 square into 1 plus 3a is 200 into b square is 1 square minus b cube is 1 cube. Now 200 cube is 2 cube is 8 followed by 6 zeros. 3 into 200 square, that is 2 to the 4 followed by 4 zeros, and 3 into 200 is 600 and minus 1. So we have got the plus signs here, this and this I can add. So it will be 8 followed by 30600 and minus 12001. I can take the value there, subtract it, I get 7880599 is the answer of 199 cube. Now coming to the next example, 127 cube. Again I can write 127 cube as 120 plus 7 whole to 3, that is cube. Again applying a plus b whole to cube, that is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. A is 120 here, 120 cube plus 3a square is 120 square into b is 7 plus 3 into a is 120 and b square is 7 square plus 7 cube, and 120 cube becomes 1728 followed by 3 zeros plus 3 7s are 21 into 14400 plus 120 into 3 becomes 360, 7 square is 49 and 7 cube is 343. All are plus values, we have to add them. When you add, you get 2048383 is the cube of 127. So that is the answer. Now the next question is minus 107 cube. Again I can go for take the minus sign outside. We know that minus a whole to cube is equal to minus times a cube. So therefore minus 107 whole to cube, that becomes 107 becomes 100 plus 7 whole to 3, and I can use the identity a plus b whole to cube. So a is 100 here, therefore 100 cube plus 3, a square is 100 square into b is 7 plus 3 into 100 is a is 100 and b square, that is 7 square plus b cube 7 cube. Now 100 cube becomes 1 followed by 6 zeros, and this is 321 followed 321 into 10,000 and 3 into 100, 7 square is 49, so it becomes 3 into 4900 and 7 cube is 343. Now all are positive values, so multiply them and add them. We get minus sign will continue as it is because minus sign I have taken outside, so it becomes 1 followed by 6 zeros plus 21 followed by 4 zeros plus 15043, and adding we get 12205043 with a negative sign. So minus sign is taken outside, so it is minus 12205043 is the answer. Now coming to the next example, minus 299 cube. Minus, again I can take outside, so it will be 299 cube. 299 cube can be written as 300 minus 1 raised to 3. 300 cube, that means a cube is 300 cube, minus 3a square is 300 square into 1, plus 3a is 300 into b square is 1 square, so minus 1 cube. Now 3 cube is 27 followed by 6 zeros, and this will be minus 3 into 1 is 3, and 3 square is 9 followed by 4 zeros. 2 zeros means 4 zeros, yes, and 3 into 300 is 900, 1 square is 1 only, 900, minus 1 cube is minus 1. So adding 27 followed by 6 zeros and 900, we get 27 followed by 27 30900 minus 27 3 zeros 1, subtraction we get 267308999 with a minus sign. Minus sign comes everywhere, it is kept as it is, so the answer is minus 267308999. Only you have to remember which identity you have to use. Now coming to the next example, that is we have to factorize. We are given here 4y square plus 1 plus 1 by 16y square. So it is, if you observe, the first term is a square term, the third term is a square term, so it is 2y square and 1 by 4y whole to square. Now let us see the middle term. So it will be 2ab, 2 into 2y into 1 by 4y. So here 2 to the 4, 4 will cancel, y will cancel, and 100% it is 1 and it is correct, the splitting is correct. So now I can, not splitting, rather the identity we can apply, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it will be 2y plus 1 by 4y whole to square. So it will be 2y plus 1 by 4y, 2y plus 1 by 4y, 1 by 4y are the factors of the given polynomial. Now the next example is 9m square minus 1 by 25n square. 9m square can be written as 3m whole to square minus 1 by 25n square can be written as 1 by 5n whole to square. Therefore it's a square minus b square form, a plus b, a minus b. So 3m plus 5n, 3m plus 1 by 5n into 3m minus 1 by 5n using the identity. Now coming to the next example, 27b cube minus 1 by 64b cube can be written as 3b whole to cube minus 1 by 4b whole to cube. That means it is a cube minus b cube form. So for a cube minus b cube will be a minus b in the bracket a square plus ab plus b square. So 3b is a here, 1 by 4b is b, so a minus b, that is 3b minus 1 by 4b. A square will be 3b square plus ab will be 3b into 1 by 4b plus b square is 1 by 4b whole to square. Now simplification here, bb cancels here, therefore we get 3b minus 1 by 4b, 3 square is 9, 9b square, and 3 upon 4 plus 1, 4 square is 1 by 16, 1 by 16b square. So that is the factorization of this. Now coming to the next example, we have x square plus 5 by 6x plus 1 by 6. We can take 6 outside here, or 1 by 6 can be taken outside. So when I take 1 by 6 here, I get 6x square, because 6 divided by 6 becomes 1 again. So here I have 6 I have taken here. So if I take 6 outside, only 5 remains, so 5x and plus 1. So now 1 by 6 outside, now go for middle term splitting method. 6x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 is become plus 5x, plus 3 into plus 2 is plus 6, and it is a correct splitting. Therefore 1 by 6, taking 3x outside here common, and in the bracket we get 2x plus 1 and plus 1 in the bracket 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is common again, so 1 by 6 in the bracket 2x plus 1 into 3x plus 1 are the factors of the given polynomial. Now coming to the next example, 27 u cube minus 1 upon 125 minus 27 u square by 5 plus 9u by 25. Now if you observe the example here, the first term is the cube term, the second term is the cube term. That means it is, I think we can apply the a minus b whole is to cube to this. Let us check. 27 u cube is 3u whole is to 3u cube, and 1 by 125 is minus 1 by 5 whole is to cube. Therefore a cube minus b cube is there, minus 3a square. A square is 3u whole is to square into b is 1 by 5, and 3ab square, that will be 3 into 3u into 1 by 5 whole to square. Simplify this. Let us check whether we get this. Minus is correct. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 square, 9, 3 square is 9, and 27 is correct. U square is 5. Therefore, this term is correct. And this is 3 into 3 is 9, and 5 square is 25, and u. Therefore, it is 100% an identity of the form a cube minus b cube minus 3a square plus 3ab square. Therefore, a is 3u here, and b is 1 by 5. Therefore, it will be a minus b, that is 3u minus 1 by 5 whole to cube. Therefore, the factors are 3u minus 1 by 5, 3u minus 1 by 5, and 3u minus 1 by 5. So remember that. Now coming to the next example, 64 y cube plus 1 by 125 z cube. It is again a cube plus b cube form. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b in the bracket a square minus ab plus b square. A is here 4y, and b is 1 by 5z, because 64y cube can be written as 4y whole to cube, and 1 by 125z cube can be written as 1 by 5z whole to cube. Therefore a is 4y and b is 1 by 5z. So putting the values here, a plus b will be 4y plus z by 5, and a square will be 4y square minus ab will be 4y into z by 5, and b square will be z by 5 whole to square. So it will be 4y plus z by 5. 4 square is 16y square, and 4 divided by 5 minus 4 divided by 5 yz, and z square 5 square is 25. So that is the factorization. Now coming to the next example, that is p cube plus 27q cube plus r cube minus 9pqr. So if you observe here, the first three terms are cube terms, p cube, 3q whole to cube plus r cube. That means it is of the form a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. And therefore we can use the identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c in the bracket a square plus b square plus a square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So using this identity, I can put it here, p plus 3q plus r, that is the first term, the first bracket, and the second bracket we got a square p square, b square 3q square, c square r square. So p square, 3q square and r square minus ab, that is p into 3q, minus bc, that is 3q into r, and minus ca, that is r into p. Now p plus 3q plus r as it is, p square, 3 square is 9, 9q square, r square minus 3pq minus 3qr minus rp is the factorization of the given polynomial. Now the next example is 9m square minus 12m plus 4. 9m square, we'll go by Middleton splitting method here. 9m square minus 6m plus 4, and minus 6 and minus 6 minus 12, minus into minus is plus 6 is 36, correct it is. So common thing is 3m here in the bracket, 3m minus 2, minus 2 is common here, 3m minus 2, 3m minus 2 is common, therefore 3m minus 2 in the bracket 3m minus 2 are the what you call factors of the given polynomial. We can go for Middleton splitting method, or else we can go for identity method also. 9m square is 3m whole to square, and this will be 2ab, minus 2a is 3m and b is 2, and b square is 2 square. So it will be a square minus 2ab plus b square. So it will be a minus b whole to square, that is 3m minus 2, 3m minus 2 are the factors as the same factors. So we can use identity, or we can go for Middleton splitting method. The next example is 9x cube minus 8 by 3 y cube plus z cube by 3 plus 6xyz. Now I can take 1 by 3 outside. If I take 1 by 3 outside, then I have to multiply 9 by 3, because 9 is 27. When I divide 27 by 3, I get 9 back. So multiply 9 by 3, so 27x cube, and minus 8y cube plus z cube. Then 6 into 3 is 18. So when I divide 18 by 3, I get 6 back, therefore 18xyz. So now we have got 27x cube minus 8y cube plus z cube plus 18xyz. Now 27x cube is 3x whole to cube, 3x cube minus of 2y cube plus z cube. So I got a cube plus b cube plus c cube form, and here I got 3abc form. So that means I can use the identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So to get the a plus b plus c in the bracket a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So now using this identity, the first term will be 1 by 3 in the bracket 3x minus 2y plus z, and in the bracket 3x whole to square plus minus 2y whole to square plus z whole to square minus 3x in the bracket minus 2y, that is minus AB, minus BC minus in the bracket minus 2y into C is z, and minus CA minus z into 3x. So 1 by 3, 3x minus 2y plus z in the bracket 9x square plus 4y square plus z square, minus into minus becomes plus 6xy, minus into minus is plus 2yz, and minus 3zx. So that is what is the solution of this particular example. Now let us proceed further. Now the next example is 4x square plus 9y square plus 36z square plus 12xy plus 36yz plus 24xz. So now it is a square, b square, c square. I have got a square plus b square plus c square form. So it is a square is 2x whole to square plus 3y whole to square plus 6z whole to square plus 2ab 2 into 2x plus 2 into 2x into 3y plus 2bc 2 into 3y into 6z and 2ca, that is 2 into 6z into 2x. So therefore it will be 2x plus 3y plus 6z whole to square, and the factors are 2x plus 3y plus 6z and 2x plus 3y plus 6z. Now the next example is 27u cube minus 1 by 216 minus 1 divided by 216 minus 9u square by 2 plus u by 4. So now the first term is u cube, the second term also is u cube term, therefore it is 3u whole to cube minus 1 by 6 whole to cube, and now we have to check whether they satisfy this identity. So 3a square b, 3 minus 3 times a square is 3 whole to square 1 by 6, and 3ab square plus 3 into 3u in the bracket 1 by 6 whole to square. So 3 definitely this is 3 square is 9, 9 into 3 is 27, and 27 divided by 6, 27 divided by 6 will be 9 by 2, and 9 by 2 u square is correct. And here it will be 6 square is 36, 3 is 9, 9 4 is 36, therefore u by 4 is correct. Therefore it is 100% an identity of expansion of a minus b whole to cube. A is 3u and b is 1 by 6, therefore it is 3u minus 1 by 6 whole to cube, and therefore the factors are 3u minus 1 by 6, 3u minus 1 by 6, and 3u minus 1 by 6. So this is how we can solve the examples based on identities and also by factorization. So we have to learn this. Further we'll continue with the other examples in the second part of this particular lesson or session. That is in the second part we'll continue with the remaining examples. So this is part 1. In the part 2 the remaining examples of end of chapter exercise will be solved. Okay, go through them, learn, practice, and make a note of them. Thank you.